title The Haunting of Midnight Diner Part 2: Unraveling the Mystery. In the aftermath of their harrowing encounter at Midnight Diner, the group of friends found themselves haunted by lingering questions and a sense of unease that refused to dissipate. Despite their best efforts to move on, the memory of that fateful night lingered in the back of their minds, a constant reminder of the terror they had faced. Weeks passed, and life returned to normal, or so it seemed. But beneath the surface, the group couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss, that the events of that night had left a mark on their lives that could never be erased. Determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting of Midnight Diner, Sarah, Jack, Emily, Alex, and Matt began to delve into the diner's dark history, searching for clues that might explain the supernatural occurrences they had witnessed. They combed through old newspaper archives and interviewed locals, piecing together fragments of information in their quest for answers. Their investigation led them down a twisted path of deception and betrayal, uncovering secrets that had been buried for decades. They learned of a tragic event that had taken place at Midnight Diner years ago, a fire that had claimed the lives of several patrons and left the diner's owner, a man named Elias Blackwood, consumed by grief and guilt. But as they delved deeper into the mystery, they began to realize that there was more to Midnight Diner than met the eye. Dark forces were at play, forces that had been awakened by their curiosity and threatened to consume them whole. As they dug deeper, they found themselves plagued by strange occurrences once again. Objects moved on their own, shadows lurked in the corners of their vision, and eerie whispers echoed through the night. It seemed that the spirits of Midnight Diner were not content to rest in peace, their restless souls seeking vengeance for past wrongs. Determined to put an end to the haunting once and for all, the group returned to Midnight Diner, braving its darkened halls in search of the truth. With each step, the air grew colder, and the sense of dread that hung over them like a shroud intensified. Finally, they reached the heart of the diner, where the ghostly figure of Elias Blackwood awaited them. With a heavy heart, he revealed the truth of what had happened on that fateful night: the fire, the loss, and the guilt that had consumed him ever since. But as he spoke, a dark presence stirred in the shadows, threatening to consume them all. The spirits of Midnight Diner were restless, their anger and sorrow fueling a malevolent force that sought to claim their souls for eternity. With no other options left, the group made a desperate plea for mercy, their voices echoing through the empty diner. And in that moment of vulnerability, something miraculous happened. The spirits relented, their anger tempered by the power of forgiveness and redemption. As dawn broke on the horizon, the darkness lifted, and the spirits of Midnight Diner faded into the light. With a sense of peace and closure, the group made their way out of the diner, knowing that they had finally put an end to the haunting that had plagued them for so long. But as they stepped out into the light of day, they knew that Midnight Diner would always hold a special place in their hearts, a reminder of the power of courage, friendship, and the enduring spirit of humanity in the face of unspeakable horror. And though their journey had been fraught with danger and uncertainty, they emerged stronger and wiser, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Subscribe the channel for more such type of content.